Junkie, and today we're reviewing two games actually. It's a little bit different because we've never actually done two in one video, but today I thought, you know what, whatever, they're coupled together in this and really they're not big enough to do separate videos, so whatever. Scrapbox Arcade, all the penny arcade greats in one place, which I found to be quite misleading because there was actually two places, which wasn't great, I didn't think, but whatever. Anyway, I'd like to see it all in one file, is what I'm saying, all in one bit. Hello all, welcome to my first ambitious, be it small, title. I've been using GameMaker Studio 2 for around 8 months now, and I've gone from an absolute beginner to, well, level 1 above a genius, I guess. So it's basically saying, above, oh no, where did I get genius from? I don't know, above a beginner. So you're saying he's gotten a little bit better, only a little bit though. Anyway, this is a Scrapbox Arcade, a project where I'm aiming to recreate classic arcade games into a digital format. I mean, it's been done before, basically, but I like the idea of having it all in one place. That'd be pretty cool. Obviously the problem at the moment is they are separate, and that personally isn't something that's great, but I think you put something in there, yeah. Anyway, we'll go on to it. There won't be much in terms of story. I mean, that is kind of understandable. But the aim of the game will be this: you're a boy with no money. No money. You went to the arcade with just $1. No money. Personally, that's just like a little wording thing, but anyway. You're desperate to get your hands on the latest gaming consoles. It just so happens that the only way you get to play on a shiny new console is by playing these old games. You enter the arcade with just $1 and you can decide how to spend it. The aim of the whole game is to leave the arcade with enough money to buy that console. You lose your first dollar, you lose the game. Okay, well, that's pretty simple. We'll get to that in a minute. But on the main menu, I'm planning on implementing a point and click system, which allows you to choose machines. I really want to do this. I want to see this quite a lot, as well as root around in the coin trays of other machines, allowing you to find a few stray coins. That's pretty decent. I like that idea. And this is something that I found, I personally missed this when I first went along, because it's kind of at the bottom. Anyway, please note the controls are point and click, and the cursor shows the player's hand, although this will probably change. The pointer is the character's index finger, and that for me felt a bit weird, but yeah, we'll go on to that in a minute. I couldn't actually get Final Furlong to work in so I'll have to play around with that one. But anyway, we're going to start off with this one because this was the one I found to work the best, the slot machine one. Slot Machine Arm is called, and yeah, one thing I did notice is that you couldn't. I tried to extract them both to the same thing, and Data.Win is obviously the same name in both of them, so that had a little bit of a problem. But yeah, whatever, small thing. So yeah, you get open with this. I quite like the background with the little guy looking at the machine. I quite like that. That's pretty neat. When I first opened this up, I didn't quite know what to do. I saw this big button here and I was like, well, I want to click it. I've got my dollar here. I could see that I've got the dollar. I was trying to pick it up. Nope, we can't do that. It turns out you got to like hover over just this little bit here. For whatever reason, this is the box, and also because it's the index, I can't really point at it, but the index finger it feels a bit weird, because personally, if I've got a hand, I expect to be almost in the middle of the palm of the hand, so I also expect to go like click there maybe, and so it's there. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, possibly just converting it straight into credits in this early version, because there's no way of spending money elsewhere. So whatever. I also thought possibly adding more variety of like things. I don't know what it's called. Combinations, I guess. So you only win money in this case if you get an X to come up first. That's the only scenario. So if, for example, you get 3 O's, which to me seems like a match, you know, I seem like I'd get a bit of money if nothing else, but apparently no, that doesn't count for anything. So yeah, for example, there I got the jackpot. It doesn't even matter. I got an O to start with. So yeah, we can just keep going this. I felt that like the first time I got pretty lucky. I got like jackpot in the first few goes, and I like just kept going off that, because that was something I found, was that once you've got like one big win, you could just carry off that really. But yeah, you can see this time I wasn't really lucky. Obviously, one thing that I didn't quite like about it was that the whole thing, it didn't reset or anything. So we still got $0, and we still not got any credits and stuff. We can't add anything in. So dealing with getting out that is closing it again. Other than that, though, I thought it was pretty decent. That one. I like the art. I like the whole style. I play both of them. It's kind of similar. I like the idea. I really like the guy in the background. That's pretty neat. And yeah, I would like to see it all in one go. Really. Anyway, now we're going to go on to Final Furlong. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. That might not be. Yeah, let's see. Okay, we can distribute our money all over the place, can we? I mean, theoretically, I'm thinking there must be a way of putting my money in here so that I would always make profit. I think. I don't know. Yeah, you see there I made 12 back, so I put 10 in when I was... So for example, if I put 1 in here, I'm guaranteed to get 5 back. I put 1 in there, 2 in there, and 3 in there. So I spent 6 there. And I think... in all eventualities I get 6 back, in my imagination. In my head even, not in my imagination. Oh, okay, right, we didn't quite make it there. So yeah, I guess, I think there probably is a way of working out this. Yeah, I'm just trying to think how this will work. So I start with 10. If I put 10 in, I've got to put 5 in there. 3. Yeah, so if we put 5, 3. Oh. Yeah, actually, I think there's always the possibility of losing out on money. But if you put like 1 in each, you're like unlikely to lose money, I think. The only case you lose money is these 2. I don't know, there's all sorts of ways of playing it, I guess. I don't think there's any combination that you would always get money on, though, that I can see off the bat. And yeah, personally I thought this one was a little bit misleading, and the controls weren't great, because on the other one, at least when you hovered over it, you could see on the palm that it had like a $sign on it. On these it's actually off the screen, so you can't actually see. For me, it confused me a bit to start with. I also didn't quite get why this is ×2, because I didn't see red coming up that often. I saw these 3 coming up more often than red, and I don't know if that was just chance, but possibly it's a bit misleading. Also, they kind of like jitter around here. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but it doesn't look amazing. What if we... No, we can't just put money in straight after. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be like blue comes up quite a lot. Let's just put all on blue. Why not? That's going to go wrong, but yeah, I mean, at the moment there isn't any incentive to not waste your money, because you can just like start it off again and do it again. You don't get anything like pop up and go, oh no, you've lost all your money. You just lose it. You just have to reboot it. Is blue gonna win? Yep, there you go. $40 instantly. Go on, let's put it all on blue again if I can put it in quick enough. Yeah, I feel like blue comes up a bit too much for what it's worth. I don't know. Yeah, I'd possibly go into just check what your randomization on this is. I mean, if blue wins again, then that's not going to be good. Everyone's going to think I'm cheating. Okay. I can guarantee you this is right. Yeah, so you can see how possibly I think either I'm really lucky or this possibly needs to be tweaked a little bit. Let's just put 1 on blue and let's see. One last time, okay, just to test it out, you know. If it comes up again, then it's definitely rigged. Okay, I don't think it will. I think we were just lucky, to be honest. Whatever, we made $160. Obviously not real money, unfortunately, but yeah. So you can possibly like look into that and see. I can't see the code, so I can't judge it, but possibly maybe your 4 times is an equal chance as coming up as 2, or maybe it's like still less chance, but not quite enough less chance, if that makes sense, to make it viable. But yeah, overall they were actually really nice. Oh, can't do that. I quite like them, and I like the art style. Apart from the hand was a little bit misleading, but you did see that was going to change. I would like to see the main menu, but you also have said you were going to put that. Really, that's kind of it. I mean, you had another game here, the Keymaster one, which I would quite like to play, but unfortunately that wasn't available, I don't think. So yeah, I mean, if you could add that in, that would be pretty cool, and possibly just tie them all together, even just quickly. You know, it wouldn't take that long to tie them together, unless of course you've built them in separate files, in which case it could take a while. But you know, whatever. I quite like them. I think they could definitely go somewhere, especially on like Android and stuff. It'd be pretty decent. Anyway, if you like this review, remember to like, subscribe, what else do you guys want to do, and I'll talk to you in the next one.